had a little bit of history tonight. Second fastest finish in flyweight history, or submission, and then the first triangle choke finish in flyweight history. What does that mean to you on top of winning?
It's interesting, I suppose, but kind of sad, too, if you think about it. The first triangle in flyweight history? Well, I did triangle Louis Smolka in my last fight. He is a flyweight. I'm a flyweight, so I count that. Yeah, I mean, cool, making history, I suppose, but I try not to count up the nonsense, like that doesn't mean much to me. I'm out here trying to get wins and provide for my wife and my family, and I could care less about the things that the little bitty things along the way. That doesn't mean anything to me.
And I mean, the way you set it up, obviously, you're kind of chaining submissions together there. Is that one of your triangles set up, how it kind of came together?
I guess so. It's worked twice in a row now. Guillotine to triangle. Interesting. I don't know. He was hurt. Y'all might not have been able to see it, but as he came in, I think I clipped him behind the ear, and he was face first in the mat. And I think if I would have been able to separate and hammer fist him a couple of times, that would have been a TKO victory. But we'll take it. And I'm always hunting for the finish. And look at my body of work. I know what people say about this division, but I'm a finisher. Always have been. A lot of first round finishes too. And I'm gonna keep on doing my thing. I'm happy to be here. It was scary there for a while for a lot of us flyweights, and I'm a survivor of the Flyweight Purge, and I'm happy to be here. And I've said it for a long time, and I truly believe it. I'm one of the best in the world. You put me in there with anybody, and I'm gonna scrap.
What was your mindset when you were seeing that all these flyweights were getting cut? And, there wasn't really any resolution or any news about it. What's going on through your mind?
I was afraid. I was afraid that I was going to be a casualty, and fortunately, I survived. And I think I kind of kept quiet and kept to myself and didn't rock the boat and make a lot of noise, and it kept me afloat. And here we are, and hopefully they're bringing this division back, and I can be a big part of it.
It seems like they are. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like the flyweight division is in the clear now?
Yeah, we'll see. Only time will tell. I think they need to sign more guys. I think this division needs an influx of young talent. There's guys out there who are very good that are on the outside looking in. Dustin Ortiz, go sign Dustin Ortiz back, man. That dude deserves it. And I just want to see this division flourish, and I'd like to reign supreme at the top. I think I'm a perennial guy. I've been in this sport for a long time. I think this is my 33rd fight, something like that, and I feel good. I'm getting comfortable, and yeah.
Made kind of a big announcement afterwards, pending fatherhood. Congratulations. How much of an added motivator was that tonight?
It's just in the back of my mind. All I could think about on my walk was my wife, and been very emotional. Fighting tears off all the time, and I'm in an interesting place. Everything I have, I've worked for. And I built this life with my two hands. And I tell people all the time, I don't come from much. I never excelled at anything. Rode the bench my entire athletic career. I barely graduated at the bottom of my class in the state of Louisiana, which some people don't even, I think it's ranked number 48 in education, and graduated at the bottom of my class. Never had many prospects to do much, and here I am making a life for myself.
You also, when we spoke before the fight, you said, it's important that the guys who are matched up right now create standout moments. Was that sort of, in the back of your mind as well tonight?
For sure. I wanted to clip him with this right hand and send him to the canvas, but we'll take it. I'm a finisher. There's nowhere in the fight that you can put me that I'm not competent. I've been doing this for a long time, and I always try to fill in the gaps, and I understand my weaknesses, and I'm not afraid of them. We face them, and me and my coaches and my team, we talk about these things, and we know what needs to be shored up before we make that walk for the title. And I believe that I believe in my team. I believe in my squad. We're gonna get it done.
Last one for me. We also spoke, and you called him out in the cage, Davison. Would you be willing to go to Sao Paulo in the fall for that fight?
No. I'm not going to Brazil. Hell no. He's going to have to come here. I refuse to go to Brazil. I've just seen too much. Davison Figueiredo got dropped on his head 4 or 5 times by Jared Brooks and lost a decision. And if that was in the United States, it could have been 30-25. I don't know. He definitely didn't win that fight. So no, I'm not going to Brazil.
You're likely a top 10 fighter after this victory. What's the path to the title? Is that where your mindset's at?
Figueiredo. Figueiredo's the path. Yeah. Or I don't know. I've won 4 in a row. Henry's out touring South America, hanging out with Brazilian supermodels, and I'm not mad at him. But if he's not going to keep the division afloat, then somebody does have to. And Joe Benavidez is the clear-cut #1 contender. And if they're looking for a guy, I know somebody.
You'd be willing to fight Joe Benavidez?
I love Joe Benavidez, close friends, but I have to fight all these guys. And it'd be an honor to step in there with a legend like Joseph Benavidez. I've been watching Joe Benavidez since I was 16 years old. I hadn't even stepped foot inside a gym or started competing. I still thought I was going to play in the NFL. So it would be an honor and a privilege. And I believe that it is also a fight that could accrue a little bit of attention and excitement. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm not sure, but I'm here. I'm ready to go out there. I can never guarantee victory. I'm not the type of guy, but every single time I step out there, I'm going to bring it. And I'm gonna bring it in there with me and fight till the bitter end. And that's who I am. That's what I do.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.